Hello, everyone. My name is Rendia, and welcome to the back to the Sunday podcast that we do weekly. Uh, we have a normal guest here, Adil and Andra, with also, and also we have someone new. She's Renadia, basically.
Hi.
Hi, hello too. So how are you guys? How are you?
Well, I'm doing fine, man.
Oh my God.
It's
Okay.
very great to meet you guys again here.
Right. Andra, how are you? Hey, you mute, man. Your voice is still
Andra,
mute.
you're on mute.
Okay, let's change to the
Andrea
Renadia.
seems away from computer right now.
Okay, Renadia, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
I see. Very nice, all of you. Andra, I think she's going to be fine aside from his microphone. It's going to be. So today, so today we're going to talk about. I see that you're going to talk about conflict resolution. Adil, is that true?
Yeah, that's true, man. That's what we are going to discuss today.
Okay, all right. Take the mic and go on. Have fun. Go wild.
Okay, so actually for today, it is a continuation from my previous, turn when I
Okay.
become a guest.
Hmm?
So before we, discuss about conflict resolution techniques,
Hmm?
but now we are going to do some practice about it. Now, before we continue, beforehand, I want to ask you guys here: have you ever had any experience, conflict with someone, maybe your younger brother, maybe with your siblings or whoever it is? Have you ever had it?
I
Sure.
sure. I guess I
Yes,
have. We have.
I have it.
Okay, let's start from Andra. Andra, how did you solve this conflict resolution tech? This conflict. How do you resolve this
Uh,
kind of conflict back then? Like, what is the
because
story and how
sometimes I
how do
just
you solve it?
have to calm my aunt, and after that, as well as if the conflict is already erupted uh, badly, I mean, I can lock up my own door and have a nice sleep.
Wait, what? Okay, okay, Andra. Maybe we can start with what is the conflict first.
Well, I mean, the conflict is like yeah, something like yeah, recurring conflict. I mean, like simply like for example, when my parents invite me to go hanging out like this time. I mean, my family is now having a trip in Bogor, but because I didn't want to join AIM to go to Puncak. I mean, they ended up likely to yell me and
What?
saying that why did you not go with us, even though you can do that by your own friends, it's worth. And yeah, I mean, they looked down on me because I didn't comply about it.
Okay,
And
so go on, continue.
yeah, I mean, keep yelling. And yeah, I mean, such a recurring, I still have to be patient and just yeah, lock up my door for a while to calm my own head. But it's not always. I mean, if my mood is still Batman. If my mood is still
Oh
bad, yeah, I
man.
will lock up instead of just having conflict in front of my face. It is in recurring conflict, but
Okay.
when it comes to the conflict that I think it can be resolved. I mean, I will resolve it by doing step by step, scientifically. For
Scientifically.
example, like yeah, I mean, for example, like you have some workers that will not comply your own rules that you already set for your company. And yeah, I mean, I will talk with the workers that do not comply with to my own room and having talk, and yeah, finding the resolutions to be fair between us, and let's see how it works. That's it.
I see. So you know you tell us about two stories. The first story is the conflict with you and your parents, and in order to solve it, you kind of calm your head by being alone in your room, and after that, after you have calmed your head, you talk again with your parents about the problem at hand. And then the second story is about when you have these rules in your company, you set these rules, but some people, some workers in your company don't comply with it. And in order for you to solve it, you talk about it with that workers. Is that what you want to explain to us, Andre?
Yeah, yeah, those are pretty accurate.
I
Yeah.
see. Now, how about Randia?
Okay. Conflict, huh? So I guess what you mean is like a small like argument with me, a small disagreement between me and
Yeah, that's
someone
right.
else.
Disagreement, something like that.
Right. I think in most cases the conflict between me and my relative is pretty much about either miscommunication or mainly a disagreement in something. For example, like one time I remember that uh, I I want to go to the let's see I want to go to the some places, the the vehicle, the car that I was going to be uh, going is pretty much like I cannot use that car because my younger sister doesn't like what is it called doesn't feel doesn't uh, get it fuel gases up, right? I mean doesn't get it fuel. So basically, what happened is my younger sister is uh, make the car what is it, mogok in English? I forgot. Uh,
Oh, stop, man.
yeah, yeah, it kind
Yeah,
of stopped
what
the
is
car,
mogok?
and basically I can go anywhere, which is makes my like my mood getting into sour, and we both have we kind of don't like each other, something like that at that time. But for me, I think the way that I was thinking is it doesn't matter who apologize first. I think the best way to do it is just to de-escalate. So if I don't like my sister, I probably get rid of the feeling first and try to think this reasonably. Maybe she is not. I mean, I try to understand what she is. Her situation, is it intentionally or not or something like that, and then after that I may have prepared to uh, work our relationship to be better, actually, something like that. That's what I think. So even though so it doesn't matter who is at fault, my sister fault or maybe me at fault, the way that I solve the conflict is probably just de-escalate the relationship and then work it to be better. I guess something like that. Talk more and then apologize when necessary. I guess. But it doesn't have to be apologizing as long we can work together. I guess that's me. I guess that's for me.
All right, so you mean like there was this one time when both of you want to go somewhere with a car,
Yeah.
but because your sister used the car earlier,
Mm.
like few days ago, the
Few
gas,
hours ago. Yeah. Mhm.
like went down for, yeah, like going down, not go full like you expect it to be.
Mhm.
So in the middle of the way, to go somewhere to that some places,
Important.
your car, you know, is run out of gas, was
Yeah.
run out of gas, right?
Something like that. Run out of
And
gas.
because of that, both of you has have conflict with each other.
Yeah, because it was
And
important meeting, so run out of gas was
oh, so it was
uh so
it was
basically because of run out of gas I late, not only late, like I completely missed this meeting, and then I got reprimand. But yeah, after that I kind of like starting to don't like sister before, and that's how it goes.
oh, I see, I see. Yeah, I mean, this is really hard for me to, yeah, yeah,
Mm.
I kind of understand the situation. So in order for you to solve it, you have to try to understand her perspective,
Yes.
and then you understand her underlying motivation and so on. Through
Yeah.
that, you talk to her and try your best to
Yes, correct.
repair the relationship. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
to amend the relationship. I see, I see. Now, finally, how about you, Rena? I heard that you are a customer service officer.
Mm,
I bet there, customer usually calls because of complaint, right? Now, I'm
um,
wondering how do you how what are the biggest story in your professional life, for example, when it comes to conflict resolution?
unexpectedly, there's no much an annoying customer that comes up to me, but there are like when it comes to like fighting or have different opinion or decision, most of the time it would be me with my family or parents.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, okay. So how is it? So what is the conflict and how do you resolve it?
Now that I think about it, I don't really solve conflicts because I have a very limited energy to live my life. Okay, because when I have when I encounter a conflict with my parents, like my parents or my brothers have different decision or opinions with me. They want A, but I want B. Um, yeah, and when it eventually leads to like a fighting, I think it gets serious.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I tend to be like silent when nowadays people call it like silent treatment, but I don't think that's the case. I just don't have any energy to get mad at them. So yeah, I don't really solve the problem, and in a few days we eventually start to
Open up.
talk to each other again. Yeah, and that's
Uh,
how it's.
mm,
Oh, so that's how like when you have a conflict with your relative to your family, you kind of okay, just silent, and then few days ago or a few days later or like tomorrow, you kind of going well again. Your relationship will be better
Yeah,
again.
sure, sure.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay, I think yeah, I guess that happens a lot too in my family.
So what about you, Aulia?
Well, for me, I guess my recent conflict is with my brother or younger brother.
Mm,
It's kind of when I had this responsibility to make sure that he didn't stay up late in
mm-hmm.
the night. And back then, it was like already 12 p.m., 12 p.m. or 12 a.m.
Mm.
I guess. Yeah,
AM.
like midnight, and he's still playing. He was still playing back then.
What game does he always play?
Valorant actually.
uh,
Oh God. Okay, that is pretty.
Yeah, and I have this responsibility from my parent because my parents went, somewhere, not in my house,
mm,
and so I had this responsibility, and it was very tough. The conflict was very tough. It is it was weekend, you know, uh, Sunday night or night Sunday, malam minggu, Sunday night, I guess.
Yeah.
And so he usually
Saturday.
when for whole night, just stay up late for the whole night. But I have this
Okay. Mm-mm.
so I have this responsibility. So yeah, and in order for me to solve this, it was very very tough because I have I had to talk like he got mad at me like really really bad because I really need to stop it. I'm sure I have the power to stop the game directly by
What?
turning
Um.
off the Wi-Fi. Yeah,
That's so
turned off
true.
the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. But I know if I do this, he won't trust me anymore. It
Yeah.
will, yeah, it will, break my relationship with him.
Yeah, true, true, true.
So I have to make sure that he comply with the agreement.
Mm.
And so I just say to him that my brother, so his name is Arif, actually his name is Arif. So Arif, it is already past 12 a.m. and I'm sure you know that our parent didn't allow you to play past this time.
Mm.
So I will um turn off the Wi-Fi. And of course he went like, no no no, you cannot do that, this it is Sunday night, I usually play until 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 2 a.m., I don't know. And
Ninja.
so I just, all right, listen, I cannot do this. This is responsibility from our parents. So I will watch you until this last game of Valorant, and after it has stopped, I will turn off the Wi-Fi. And so I guess this is kind of a miracle for me when I said this, this line. Usually, when my parents in charge to
Mm.
make sure he doesn't sleep late, my parents just went turn off the Wi-Fi without negotiation, without talking about it. Also my brother is still in the middle of the game. They just turn it off.
Mm.
But I guess for me, because I know it is an online game, it is Valorant, and moreover, it is a ranked game, and it is very important, right? Because
Yeah. Yeah.
if
Ranked game.
we, leave a ranked game, there will be penalty.
That's
Mm.
true.
So just watch him playing like for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Just watch him playing, and after that, I turned off the Wi-Fi. And this is kind of cool for me because there is no resistance from him when I turned off the Wi-Fi. Just okay, turn off the Wi-Fi. It is okay with it, and I just go to sleep after that. I guess that's one thing that's kind of memorable for me. So yeah, that's my conflict resolution
Oh,
story.
so you basic.
Now,
Okay. So
what
you
what?
basically so you have this disagreement with your younger brother, with your his and his well, because he's your younger brother stay up late at night playing Valorant, and then is to de-escalate your the resolute your to resolution to make your conflict uh to be done with your conflict, you decide to negotiate with your brother at least.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. That's right.
that's how you
So
did it. That's
yeah,
your how you make your
so
resolution your conflict resolution. Yeah. Okay.
okay.
Go.
So again, um, some way to solve
Mm,
conflict is by doing a negotiation, right?
mm,
And if we want to take from a book from a certain expert, negotiation is basically understanding each other perspective and trying to influence their behavior to, so we will have this solution
mm,
where both of us benefits each other. And it is kind of really hard for me to believe, but you know, compromise in Indonesia means mengalah. Yeah,
Okay.
in yeah. So you know, sometimes we cannot compromise with each other. We have to make sure both of us benefit. So when we compromise, sometimes we lose something, right? We lose something. But if we have to make, you know, find a way where both of us literally got the best solution, it is the best negotiation ever. So it is the best negotiation solution.
Hmm.
And yeah, so it is about negotiation. And because the basic of negotiation is understanding each other, there is some method to understand it. And in my previous yeah podcast, there are these techniques such as labeling, mirroring, especially these two actually. And I found this video about how to use these two techniques, to practice these two techniques to solve a conflict.
Okay.
And it works like this, okay? So there is these two people. One is the negotiator, and the one is the, how do I say it, is the, you know, the, what is orang yang marah, the angry person, I guess. This is the
Um,
angry guy lah. Yeah, there is this negotiator and there is this angry guy. And then um the angry guy, firstly will ask the negotiator, what are the things that makes you passionate? Okay. And
what
then
makes things passionate?
what are the things that makes you passionate? What are the things that makes you passionate?
No, I get it. I
She,
get. But passionate?
yeah,
Why passionate?
yeah, passionate. Yeah, such as a hobby or
Yeah. What do you
like
like?
an
Oh,
exciting
the things
project.
that we are into right now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like an exciting project or whatever. So this negotiator will
Hmm.
tell the angry guy about this. So let's say I love to play video game, right? And then the angry guy will kind of roast him out of the blue, like saying something bad to that, uh, to that playing video game hobby.
Oh, okay.
Like, what? That's very stupid stuff to do. You are just wasting your time with playing video game. Now, the negotiator, on the other hand,
Hmm.
have has to, use either labeling or mirroring to calm down the angry guy.
Can
So the
you explain
negotiator,
a little bit about mirroring and labeling? Because like
all
that's
right,
just
yeah.
a short one. So because my
So
friend here maybe doesn't know.
all right, so there are two techniques again. First one is labeling. Labeling is, you know, the principle is understanding each other, trying to understand the underlying meaning behind someone's word.
Hmm.
And in order to understand it, to do that, we can use labeling. And labeling, like starts like this. It seems like blah blah blah, or it sounds like blah blah blah. It looks like blah blah blah. So, for example, like if I say, um, I love to watch anime, let's say,
Okay.
like that, right?
Says me.
And then Rendia can say to me,
Oh yeah.
it seems like you love Japanese culture. Rendia can say something like that to me, and then because it is some kind of guessing, right? I will be, if it turns out I really love Japanese culture, I will say, oh yeah, yeah, that's right, I really love Japanese culture. And if I don't, well, oh no, 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 I'm not really. I'm just into anime and stuff. Or labeling can also be used to, you know, wrap around, not wrap, to conclude the emotion behind someone's, uh, how do I say it, communication, either from body language, from tone and from the word itself.
Mm.
So like yesterday, my mother, I asked my mother, "Hey, mom, have you ever had rafting before? Have you ever doing rafting before?" So rafting is arum jeram, right? Arum
Okay.
jeram.
Yeah.
So he were like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I have, our rafting is very fun. I have this, this wave, and it is so crazy." And we were like, whoosh whoosh. So she
Who's
was so,
okay?
yeah, she was so
Yeah, it
excited,
looks like a hustle activity.
Okay.
and she was like very excited when he explained it. So I tried to label it by saying, it seems like this rafting activity is so memorable to you. And he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right." So I kind of trying to guess the emotion behind his explanation, or the underlying meaning behind his
Is this what you mean
explanation.
as labeling?
What, Andra?
Is this what you mean about labeling?
Yeah, that's right. It's like
Mm.
guessing the emotion behind
Okay.
someone or
Yeah.
whatever. And yeah,
So
while
basic.
mirroring on
Okay. Continue first. Sorry, sorry. Okay.
while
Mirror.
mirroring is, like, if the counterpart our counterpart is just explaining just a very simple stuff, like, so what do you do for fun? Yeah, for example, I said, like, I said to Rendia, "Hey Rendia, what do you do for fun?" So Rendia said, "Yeah, I just go to gym for fun." And mirroring will be like this. um Fitness? Yeah, yeah, fitness. And then Rendia will going to be explain it more about it. Oh
Mm.
yeah, fitness is like working out, building my body, and so on and so forth. So it is basically, for mirroring, it is repeating the last two or three words, and it is literally just repeating the word.
Mm.
And don't forget, we use curious tone, so it feels like, what? Yeah, it's like, I please tell me more about it. And also mirroring will makes the counterpart know that I'm really paying attention to when he speaks. That's why mirroring is very important. Yeah, not very important, but that's a technique. Yeah, I guess that's a technique. So that's what will this practice will be doing. So I'm going to do it with Andra. So in this case, okay, at least for this first round, I just want to. Oh,
Oh
that's the
my,
pizza.
really?
Ah, okay, I guess Andra is busy right now
Okay.
eating.
How about you
So
All right.
I
I
try?
mean,
guess.
I will close the camera first.
Mm. Okay.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and you can continue your own explanation.
Oh, sure. So,
How about how about we
So
try
very
Renadia?
random.
Do you mind trying with Renadia? Adil?
no, it's
Trying
kind
what
of,
again?
Hmm?
no, because I will be the angry guy,
Oh my God.
and
Okay, okay.
uh,
Yeah, Renadia should.
and Randia will be the negotiator.
Right. So,
In this case, Randia, um, you know, just if you don't want to use labeling and mirroring, that's fine. Just use negotiation techniques or whatever you know,
okay, got it.
such as, the very first important thing about this
Mhm.
is using the soothing tone.
Yeah,
That's
soothing tone.
most important things.
Okay,
You whether use labeling, what Ren?
got it. Yeah, yeah. Continue first. Sorry. Mm.
Yeah, okay. So whatever you use all these techniques, as long as you don't use soothing tone. So soothing tone is, like, saying your tone with very very calming voice, like,
Mm.
okay, so how are you doing? Like that. So if you use labeling, it will be, it seems like you want to be safe here. Like it is soothing, right? It is calming your mind, your anger, and something like that. It really works. Try it. But if we don't really practice about soothing tone, we kind of forget, and we just went ballistic. We just went mad when we don't really practice about it. So
Ah,
yeah, I guess, and we rarely use soothing tone sometimes because we rarely have any conflicts in our life. Yeah, right. I mean, it has been a month and there wasn't any conflict for me
mm.
at least. So yeah, soothing tone is what do you want to say?
Okay, before we go into the first round, I just want to little bit summarizing all of the topics. So yeah, basically what he said about Adil, the technique about mirroring and labeling is perhaps one of technique about negotiating. More specifically, I think is far more into the listening part because
Yeah,
what we did in those technique is basically trying to understand the not only trying to understand the partner but also to show that you are trying to understand, so it makes it makes yourself care about what your partner say. Remember, the most almost all conflict usually stems from miscommunication, so doing acknowledging the partner, where the partner came from, where the trying to understand the partner is essential to the their to make a solution from the conflict. Basically, that's the technique that Adil say. Labeling is through trying to understand by asking relevant question. By mirroring is summarizing several topics and idea and mirror it to us, to the real partner as a to make sure it is correct, basically. And then now, so the soothing tone itself is far more like, yeah. So basically, let's to understand soothing tone, let's try the opposite. If you use aggressive tone, of course there will be far more conflict, right? Rather than using a more soft spoken tone, something like that. That's why you use soothing tone rather than other kind of tone like aggressive or demanding or any more provocative tone, I guess. Yeah, so that's the whole uh, idea around this, before we go into the round one of this conflict testing, right? Yeah.
okay, can you please summarize too about the round one about this practice?
Oh, sure. So basically, what we're going to do, Adil is going to be the angry man, the unreasonable man, right? I mean, it is reasonable, but we try to, let's say I and Adil will have some conflict, and I will try to negotiate to Adil. Use I may use or may not use the technique that Adil told us, but I'll try because practice. We'll see how it works, rather than theorizing just the technique and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's it.
All right, so that's right, Ren. So
What?
I'll give you 5 minutes with my smartwatch.
Okay, good.
All right, and then
What is the topic?
uh, no, I'm going to ask you what are things that makes you passionate,
um
and you say to me, maybe you say, "Oh, I love fitness," or "Oh, I love anime," or
oh
"Oh,
my
I love
god.
math," or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
the timer. I'm the one or you who will be set it up. Me,
You.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I heard that beep beep sound. I thought that you also. All right. So ready, Ren?
Okay, I'm ready.
Right. Okay. Randia, what are
Mm.
things that makes you passionate?
Well, lately I like cooking, although it's not that, just a simple cooking, I guess, rather than not sophisticated, but yeah, home cooking, I guess. Mm.
What cooking is it for girl?
Why do you think cooking is for girl?
Well, it is. Usually you have your maybe your mom doing it, and for guy, he should be. working instead of cooking.
I guess that's true, but did you know like there are chef, right? Who and chef doesn't have to be a girl, right? Who cooks and stuff like that, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
but for you, it really doesn't suit you at all. You shouldn't cooking at all, man.
oh my God. Uh, okay, I guess. Well, that might be true, but I mean, why not? I mean, it doesn't have to be girl, right? I mean, even though maybe I look like somebody who doesn't cook, but I think cooking are a good skill to have, right, Adil? Is it not?
You can buy from other people, and then it will work out. You don't really have to make a cooking.
You can do that, yes, but you know, economy are really bad right now. Prices going up. Wouldn't it better to save money by cooking yourself at home,
Yeah,
right?
but there is time, right? You have to cook something, boil the water and stuff. It will waste your time. Instead, you can work on something instead of.
I guess that's true. I mean, yeah, but I mean, time. I mean, you. Okay. I get what you mean, but cooking doesn't have to take a lot of time. Of course, there are some recipe, like for example, like baking a cake that does take a lot of time. But a simple one uh, like make a fried chicken or maybe make a what is it called sayur asam. It's not that hard. I mean, it's not taking too long time, and it's not that hard to something like that. Of course, if possible, I would like to make a more sophisticated recipe, but so far cooking doesn't have to be a very tedious process. I do.
So you cook something really small stuff, not really big stuff.
I try to learn. I am learning all kinds of cooking. Who knows? Maybe in the near future, I might use it. Like doesn't hurt. To learn cooking, whatever kind of cooking it is, right, Adil? I mean, in
Yeah, I
some
mean,
situation,
yeah.
do
You
you?
see,
Mhm.
it is wasting time, and it is you can buy to other people from other restaurants, and they are usually more better than your food
Mhm.
because they are
Oh
usually
my.
make them.
Oh
and
God. Okay. Okay. First of all, I
and
want. Okay. And
yeah, and you shouldn't cook anymore.
do you want to try my cooking? But okay. Okay. But okay. I have this question. Do you ever like do you always buy stuff outside or food outside or maybe yeah something like that? Do you always buy food outside?
Yeah,
No.
you look, it doesn't matter whether I buy outside or whatever. Thing is, you are not suited to cook at all, Randia. Seriously, for real.
Really? I mean, I think cooking is a skill, just like cleaning your house or maybe take a shower. I mean, sorry, it might not be taking a shower, but it's a nice skill to have if you are living alone or in the future, I guess. Of course, I mean, I don't really want to force you. I mean, you don't have to cook by yourself, of course, but for me, I want to cook. So is it fine, right? I mean, it's not, I mean, even if it's not suitable for me, I think what I want is doesn't have to be aligned with suitable or not, right?
Okay,
Adil?
okay. Actually it's already 5 minutes,
Okay.
and you are you are you are doing well, Randia. You didn't go mad at me,
Yeah, I
and
want,
yeah,
what I want to say, like, freak you. You don't know who I am. You don't know what I
yeah.
can do. But yeah, I
But
get it.
that is something, I guess, I
Can be
don't know. At
improved.
least it is in my in my perspective, at least in my opinion, you don't really try to understand my perspective here. You just defend your own,
That's true, I
you know.
guess. I want to actually try to asking, but I don't understand how I do it. Like how can I understand your position? Like remember that I want to say like, do you buy your food outside? It's me attempting to understand you, but I guess it wasn't registered as me trying to understand you, Adil. So what are you suggesting about that? Like trying to understanding you. So what should I supposed to do?
Yeah, I guess you can use labeling there, such as it seems like you really have this experience about cooking, and then we call it as a girly stuff. You have this experience
Oh,
about having a girly hobby, and you can say something like labeling like that,
hmm.
or it seems like you really value your time there,
Oh
and
yeah, I guess that's true.
it seems like you really value specialization job, or you can say labeling like that actually.
It's
But actually,
that's true.
everything I said there, I don't really
Yeah, I know,
mean
but
it.
but,
Yeah,
but
it is.
mm, that's true. But I get
Yeah,
it. I get
but
it.
actually, by as
Hmm.
yeah, but that's an yeah, an a close-ended question. It actually yeah,
I want to
it
ask
it's
actually, but
also
I
works.
kind of not for like I missed it, but I should ask you like, why do you think cooking is for girls, right? Something like that as a
Oh yeah,
labeling, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But it's kind of hard, in practice, going to be hard. You need to be really uh, focused, especially when the partner is far more provocative than you, right? I mean, I almost said, you freak you. I don't know who you are, something like that. Yeah, but it's harder than I thought.
I think and your I don't know, your tone should be can it be more softer, and it is
How?
so normal, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. But in practice,
Yeah, are you
you
by any
Oh
chance
my God.
you
How should I say this? I know that I supposed to get a soothing tone more, right? But in reality, when you try to have a conversation, you don't really put mine. I mean, I'm trying to be polite here. I'm trying to have soothing tone, but I realize that when you talking about your partner, there are so many things on your mind that it might get pushed around, right? I mean, it's harder than you might think. Maybe you need to
yeah, I
practice. We
guess.
need to practice a little more, then you got it. But yeah, I guess that's what I think about this practice. It's harder than I thought.
Yeah, I see. Well, I never tried this practice too before. So
My God.
yeah, just watching it on YouTube about this practice. So yeah.
Mm,
So anyway, let's try it with Andra right now.
okay. Oh,
Andra.
but one more thing that I want to add. I think acknowledge it is at least a one step, at least a step going to be at the right direction. Acknowledging that you are going to be using soothing tone rather than disregarding just say whatever you want, something like that. Yeah, that's
All
what I
right.
think. Okay, go on.
All right.
Do you want to
Let's
next?
try it with Andra now. Andra, are you ready? We'll make it 3 minutes now. Are you ready, Andra?
I'm not ready. I mean, I still do not acknowledge what I'm supposed to do
Oh,
in this case.
basically,
Just yeah,
uh,
continue.
uh, Adil is going to be so Adil and you going to be in the conflict situation. Adil will be the angry man, and your job, Andra, is try to de-escalate the situation and resolve the conflict, no matter how unreasonable it is. Can you do it?
Okay, okay,
Got it.
All
Okay.
right. Ready, Andra?
okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So, Andra, what are things that makes you passionate?
Uh, Swimming.
Swimming? Wow. You know, you can just, swimming instead of swimming, can just running, right? So why don't you just running instead of swimming?
because I found that swimming is such a comfortable way to cool down my own feeling after I work so hard all day long.
And you see, I watch in many YouTube that in the pool of for swimming there are many peas in there. It is so gross, you know. Don't want to do it, and it is not healthy.
Uh, what do you mean about not healthy? Could you please retry? Repeat your own meaning about that kind of unhealthy swimming pool.
You know, people literally pee in the pool, and you you sunk yourself in
Swam.
pool with combine it with pee from people. That's unhealthy, man. And you too, you must have pee too in a pool, right?
Yes.
Uh, well, actually, what you are saying is slightly true. However, as long as the pH is still 7 and the bacteria is killed by the carbohydrate, it's still fine to have a swimming pool that is contaminated.
Wow.
Look at me. I'm not really sick when I go swimming because although you say that, but I found that there's now the pee smell whenever I go to that. So what do you think about it?
Well, you see, I don't really care about pH stuff, about your, I don't know, about corporate or whatever. And you see, also you don't really, directly feel it, but I'm sure it is will affect your health in long term. And in you just don't swim anymore, man. Just don't swim anymore. Do something else.
Okay, what makes you passionate then?
What? Wait,
He broke down. He breaks. He
I'm
breaks.
passionate about making you not going to swimming anymore, man. I'm very passionate to change your behavior so you don't swim anymore.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, if I don't swim, it's okay because what I'm currently aiming to go to there is actually to have many friends as many as possible. Since I could interact with many businessmen over there and the really cool people on that. Actually, right now rarely do I go swimming too because of my business. But certainly I'm still in subscriptions because I wanna get along with AIM. So yeah, it's easy.
All right, so you say that because of creating relationship with
Yes,
some important people there,
yes.
you can do any other stuff beside that. I mean, you can go to a real conference there and talk professionally instead of swimming. Just swim there. How is it able that you talk to these important people when
Yes.
it is it is doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
There are many features or infrastructures other than swimming, like calisthenic, the martial arts, or you can have the good content on that, and you can talk with many people.
Wait, I don't get it. Why do you suddenly goes to calisthenic and other stuff when you said that you are swimming? So what do you mean? Do you have any trouble with communication here?
Okay.
I don't understand what you are saying here.
Well,
Okay.
it looks like you are not really intelligent
Oh my
person
God.
because you don't.
What the
Okay.
hell, man? You say that I'm not intelligent person.
Okay.
You want to fight with me?
Um.
I'm always ready to fight, but I
Look, look,
rather
look,
to
look.
sit
You said
down.
that I'm not intelligent, but you said that you are swimming, but you suddenly goes to calisthenic and stuff. You are the one who isn't intelligent here. You don't have brain here.
Okay, times.
Yeah, I just give you some options. If I'm not, if
Okay, okay.
I
Actually,
don't go swimming, then I can do many activities other than that.
oh, okay,
Okay.
okay.
But as long
Actually,
as I
the
think the swimming is not really, contaminated, or yeah,
Okay.
I don't really care about what you think about it, because
Yeah.
it it is not based on the fact, man. You
yeah,
cannot
okay, okay, okay.
bring
Actually,
the
this just
uh
this not real. Just this
yeah
practice, right? This
Thi-
practice,
Yeah.
and
This is
yeah
it already passed 3 minutes, so we are going to move forward.
okay, but
Okay,
I'll be
so
honest with you guys. Adil sounds like the stereotypical Karen in America. Like what one thing,
Yeah.
one more thing that his lack is doing the Valley Girl accent. Like, oh my God, swimming, that's so gross, something like that. Yeah, that's
oh yeah,
that's the only thing that
yeah.
makes things more.
Yeah, it looks like Karen's dinner stuff, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you have been there. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard, is it, to de-escalate situation, something like
yeah.
that.
All right. Okay, actually, it's already past 3 p.m., and I guess it is going to be my turn, and I'm going to use mirroring or labeling to demonstrate
Oh,
how
you
does it
want
work.
to?
So yeah, yeah. Okay, so Randia, you become the angry man, and I will be the negotiator. All right, are you
Okay,
ready?
I don't know if I
I'll give
can do
you.
it.
All
Uh,
right.
but okay, hold on. Before that, okay, this is okay. Got it. So Ariel,
Wait,
what kind of thing that you're
wait, wait.
passionate?
Oh,
Oh,
hold
okay,
on, hold.
okay.
Well,
For what? Oh yeah,
I mean,
Randia is online again.
Okay, hello. Oh my God. Okay, everyone, sorry about this. I'm getting being time out, but I'm going in back in a few seconds. Okay, got it.
Oh, okay,
Hello,
okay. It's
sorry
on
about
again.
that. I think my network going down. Uh,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
So I guess Randy again, all right? Fine, right? It
Okay,
seems like
good.
Randy is very excited.
Hmm. Oh
Okay.
my God.
Three,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
So, Adi, what kind of things that you are passionate about?
I guess I have passion in
I mean, that is very typical of you, right? What are you, some kind of antisocial man or something like that?
anti-social man.
You know, the stereotype of being coding, being antisocial, you cannot talk to each other. Is that true?
It seems like you feel that programmer is an antisocial.
Well, I mean, have you seen the movies?
Movies?
I think my computer are a bit.
Oh
Mm,
no, maybe TikTok.
uh, of what?
Maybe Instagram. All of those are apps, and coding is basically an activity to build those apps.
Well, yeah, it's it's quite interesting, but I found it so boring because you need to stay up like a night to you know, seeing the computer screen.
It seems like you feel that you have to stay up that late to code.
Yeah, you need to spend your entire life, like your life spans is just for the computer. Yes, your entire life will be not really useful because you need to stay in front of the computer screen to code something that I mean the machine can do that.
Machine can do that?
Yes, of course, machine can do that.
Seems
And
like
I think that that's why I mean your job will be furnished sooner or later.
for, furnish.
Replace.
Why do you always ask me like that? It's, uh, it understand that I already talk not really
Raiden
good.
Zen AI. Sounds like you really care about the well-being of people here.
Okay, okay. All right. I mean, it's already 3 minutes.
Oh, sorry. No, yeah, it's already 3 minutes.
Hello guys,
So I guess,
I'm back.
yeah, Randy,
Man,
what happened?
I think you see the fan in my laptop is clogged by this thing. It's a plastic, so it got get overheat or something like that. I don't know the exact reason, but yeah, it's kind of get overheat and it makes the computer get hang a little bit. So sorry about that, but I
Yeah,
get
that's fine.
but yeah, but I think we get the whole story here. So you did it
Yeah,
with Andra, right?
yeah, that's right. So what do you think, Andra?
What do you think?
Well, I think that Adil always ask me about the questions related to the last line I just talked about,
Hmm.
and
What do you think?
Adil always, you know, makes me to feel self uh, introspections about whatever I said,
Does it
and I
seems
feel that
like what? Continue, please continue.
I need to think soon after Adil responded to me.
Hmm.
Yeah. Does it seems like I'm trying to understand you here?
Yes,
Yeah. And do I use my soothing tone?
yeah, you already used some shooting tone
Shooting,
like
shooting down, yeah, correct.
Soothing, yeah.
yeah, the tone that will be engaged with the proper emotion.
All right, all right.
But do
So
you sorry, Adil? But do you feel like what Adil doing is kind of annoying, repeating the every last line? Do you notice that, Andra?
Yeah, I noticed it, but not really so much. I mean, I still understand that Adil seems not really understand about what I already said. So yeah,
Okay, all right, okay.
so yeah.
Hmm.
okay, I guess this is our last. So Renadia, do you want to
You,
try it?
yeah.
No.
Why?
You will be the negotiator instead of the angry, and I will, and maybe Randia will be the angry guy.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
Just
Uh,
Rush, I guess.
okay.
What?
It depends. Do you want to? Idea? Want to try it? Like,
Sure, but make it like short, like 2 minutes, because
Okay,
I
okay.
don't
okay.
think I have enough patience for it.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm not going to
All
speak
right.
silent treatment. Okay. Uh, okay,
All
good.
right. Okay. Three, two, one.
Okay, Renadia, what are you? Do you what do you like? What do you are you passionate about?
mm, Reading web comics, I guess.
Reading comic, isn't it a waste of time reading comics? Like,
Not really.
really? I mean, you can do anything else far more productive, like, reading a book or a non-comic related book, or maybe learn something else, like maybe programming or cooking or cleaning your house, something like that. Aren't you uh aren't you embarrassed of yourself doing reading
Oh,
comics?
oh my god. But I, but I read web comics to relieve my stress.
So this is so bad. This is what I fear.
A very stupid things to do.
Oh my god.
I have no.
But it spends. It costs money to go
You,
to
you
the
can call your
psychologist.
friend instead of. Yeah, I mean, you can call your friend to listen to your stress. So try why reading comics.
I don't want to socialize when I relieving stress. I don't want to call anyone. I just want to spend a time alone.
Oh, come on, man. You can
Do
you
better.
know yeah, you can do meditation or stuff like that to relieve your stress, or you can, I don't know, journaling instead of reading comics. It is too dramatic, right? Comic is fiction, isn't it? Isn't real. Yeah, okay, okay. So I
Okay,
guess,
that's okay.
okay, Randy.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know. Randy
I'm
is too kind.
no, no, no. I'm gonna add this. I don't know why, but I think my computer doesn't let me say stuff like this. My computer hates when I am cringe. I don't know why. Every time I talk, I'm trying to become mean and stuff like that. It becomes cringe in my computer doesn't let me. Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry for all the network issue
Okay, I
here.
guess this already Asha right now, and yeah, you know, Ren, what
Yeah, yeah.
to do.
So in review, to summarize this podcast, we talk about we try to put conflict resolution in practice. Basically, we explain, of course, at the first few couple of 30 minutes to explain again what our conflict is and how do we. Well, we tell what example conflict is, and after that, Adil explain the technique that usually used in the conflict situation, and lastly we try to practice with two-person conflict. Or for example, like Adil become the angry man and I became the negotiator, or the one who they escalate the situation and something like that. We try for each of us, me, Andra, Renadia, and Adil itself. And there's that. So far the result is, I mean, the key point is the insight that we have uh, is for me. I think is far hard. The technique are there. Yes, we acknowledging the step and acknowledging the how to do it is, I think it's a one step to the right direction. But to pull it off, for me, is far more harder than it should be. What I think of before, but it is a good. For me, I think it's a good So from this experience, I think the way that I should do is to improve it, to improve my skill, at least in this technique and stuff like that. But it I realized how hard it is to pull off, and it should be keep in mind that it's going to be easier. I mean, at times goes if you do it all the again and again and again. So far, so that's what I think. How about you, Adil? Do you want to add anything else?
Oh, no, 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 I don't have any.
How about you, Andra and Renadia? Do you want to add anything else about
Yeah,
this?
yeah, surely. Yeah, I got some reason to counter the Karen.
Like Karen's annoying voice. Got it.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
yeah, yeah, means we need to cool down the Karens by giving some labeling, mirroring, as well as the shooting tones.
Okay, so you are ready to go to the Karen's dinner, right? No, I mean,
Well, I mean,
uh,
I will never go to Karen's dinner again because it's
okay,
such a waste of both money and time.
I see,
But
I
surely,
see,
if I have such a Karen's, yeah, I will counter it by giving these reasons.
I see. Okay,
Mm.
okay. I think, Renadia, do you have anything to add or no?
First of all, thank you for welcoming me and letting me join this podcast. It was so much fun watching you like very invested in this acting session methods to calm down,
Okay.
to calm someone's down. Yeah.
Mm,
There's very much it.
I see. Okay. Well, we acknowledge and say you're welcome to, and thank you too for joining the podcast, Renadia. This is
Yeah,
your first time joining here,
fine.
and we
Hmm.
appreciate that you came
Yeah,
here.
we welcome you, and you can come again if you want to.
Yeah, if you can again.
For
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
we are still open for this link since
yeah,
the
the thing
meeting is such a recurring meeting. So the link is still the same as we have now.
mm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I guess I think that's it for our podcast right now. We will have our podcast in the next week, in the next Sunday, like always we do. Next week it will be. It's my turn, right? Yeah, it's my going to be
Yeah,
my
that's
turn.
your turn.
I don't have a working title
What
right
what
now.
thing what thing would you say, or still do you still have no the idea?
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to present in the next week, but I will. Well, for you guys, the audience, you